Saying, what are we saying, chap? What are we saying? Morning, everyone. Morning, T1. Fucking hell. Just got absolutely slapped in the face by that fucking reel. What are we saying? Is my mic on? My mic working? Is my mic what? Yeah. What are we saying, people? Everyone drop a like on the stream. Let me know what pairs we're looking at, boys. Morning, T1. Morning, Jed. Nick. Mehmet, what we saying? Morning, Vigok. Tommy. Jacob, what we all saying, boys? Everyone drop a like on the stream, man. Let me know what pairs you want me to have a look at first. Any trades today? I mean, the market, I'm not going to lie, boys, moved exactly as we wanted so far this week. Perfectly this week. Live on YouTube and TikTok. YouTube, TikTok. Okay. Let me go live on TikTok, get the announcement sent in. We've got a new Trial Signal member joining us today, boys. If you are in the Signals, we've got a new member joining us. Let me go live on TikTok. Yeah, markets have been nice, man, this week. Oh, fucking hell. It's been one of them ones. The entries have been a little bit difficult to catch, but the way the market's been moving is beautiful. Alright, let me send the announcement in, boys. This is the, yeah. Oh, bro, for fuck's sake. For some reason the YouTube fucking link didn't go on there. That is so annoying. Fuck you, literally, bro. Fuck you. The YouTube link didn't even show up, which is fucking bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. I literally put it on there. I should send that again. Yeah, but what we saying though, man? Let me know what pairs. I see a few people talking about JPY pairs. Alright. What we saying, boys, on TT, TikToky, Tiki-Toki. Yo, why have I got that screen glare? Yo. Bro, what is that about? Alright, bear with me, chat. I've got to get rid of that screen glare. That is awful. No, I suppose that's alright. Alright, what we saying? Morning, everyone. Morning. Let me know what pairs we're trading, man. Yeah, morning, Tommy, Jacob. What we saying? Morning, Garms, Pascal. What you saying, bro? Nice W. Let's support the trial signals the best we can, boys. Yeah, trust me, Mehmet. Morning, Aki. What you saying? T1J, Soma. Morning, everyone. Trap, Harris, Tahir. What we saying, boys? Morning, Sam. Morning, Kev. What we saying, boys? Morning, Jed. Alright, let's see what we're seeing. DAX ALG worked out. Nice. Let's have a look at the GR30. Yeah, nice. Just after taking that high as well. The daily. Was it the weekly? I think it was the weekly, weren't it? Yeah, after taking that weekly CRT high, there was a nice sell-off. See, we've got the weekly low there. I'll be honest, DAX is really nice for CRT at the moment, boys. Really, really nice. We've got monthly here. We've got monthly there. And also weekly. And then when we go into the lower time frame, we're getting a good amount of daily CRT as well. We had one down there. And we've just hit that high now, so we could expect to sell off. Yeah, been moving pretty nice. Oh shit, the indicator's actually aligned. That's nice. But yeah, man, let me know what we're talking about. what we're talking about, what we're trading. G, no entry for me. Fair play, bro. Appreciate all the likes, TTX. Morning, Mags. What we saying, boys? Morning, Stefan. Crazy name there, but fair play. What you saying, Steve? How you doing, bro? I wanted a Euro USD trade, but it moved so quickly. Fair play, bro. Yeah, we can go for all the trades, how you could have potentially caught them, and stuff like that. Yes, Luke, can you go through why GBP is so strong? Yeah, no worries, bro. We can go through that. First and foremost, let's AU longs going up to a weekly CRT high. Yeah, nice. Lovely. So yeah, this is the CRT. I don't know why it's not on, but yeah, on the DXY, we've obviously got this initial low here, and then also the monthly. So I'm not only looking for it to target this weekly low, but also the monthly. So I will draw this on like that, just so we can see it properly, to be fair. Makes it a bit easier. Draw that on there. Go on the daily. Get rid of that. Yeah, nice. That weekly CRT. Mate, CRT just makes it so much easier for us to see what's going on. Makes the buyer so much easier. Obviously, the ideal scenario as well, boys, when you have a CRT, just so you man know the optimal entry for CRT, is this wick here. You ideally want to enter in the wick of the manipulation candle. So like anywhere basically below the open, right? Because this is your ultra discount area to then go up. So if you did manage to get in any buyers like down here, these are the ones you would typically want to leave for like higher time frame runners all the way through. So yeah, nice spot there. Yesterday no trade and today no trade. Monday caught a 3R on GU and minus 2R, so 1R for me on the week ATM. Yeah, bro, Kevin, the thing is as well, mate, you probably don't realise it, but that is literally a typical profitable week for a trader. If you do that every single week for a month, you're up 4% for a month for the month. That is like what results you should expect. So yeah, mate, it's been a good week for you. Been a good week, bro. What you saying, Steve? How you doing? Right, we'll go through the pound. 5 minute order block below EG for longs. Just have a look at EG. Kevin, didn't you say you took 3 trades and lost them on Monday? Morning, James. How you doing, bro? That was pure manipulation. Not gonna lie, I think we'll see. Right, let's have a look at EG because we've now hit the that external high. If we go on the, yeah, you can see we've now hit that external high. I'm down 1.4k this week trying to pass an eval. What bro, you should, this is probably a problem. Start looking at it in percent. Don't look at it as 1.4k because it makes it so much harder. You become psychologically attached to the money. So just try and look at it as percent, bro. But don't worry, that's nothing you can't come back from anyway. Yeah, a lot of people's looking at EG right now. Okay, yeah, we had that EG trade on live yesterday. Not gonna lie, played out really fucking nicely. Well, I don't know where the daily trade open was, but yeah, it was a pretty simple one. Efficient as, I don't think I've seen a trade that efficient in a while as well. Literally just an absolute straight bullet run through. That was nice on EG. We'll get rid of that now. Actually, we'll keep that on just to flex. But yeah, I think people are potentially looking at sells right now because we've taken the high. I will be pretty hesitant for sells just because of how bullish we are though. Appreciate all the likes, John. Reckon DXY could reverse at the 4 hour. I wouldn't be looking for this 4 hour, bro. See how there's so many candles on the 4 hour. This is too many candles. You'll never be able to pick the right POI consistently when you're looking at this many candles. No one can. Because literally how are you meant to know if it's this fair value gap, this order block, this unmitigated? There's way too much for you to consider. So when it's like this, bro, go to the daily time frame and it makes it so much easier. When you go on the daily time frame, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. So only 7 that you could even potentially enter off. When you mark on your premium and discount, this is our 50% line. It then narrows it down to 1, 2, 3. So now you're literally picking between 3 candles. That's your internal liquidity. So yeah, I would go with this order block here, bro. And we're obviously now at the discount of the range, which is nice. Everyone, drop a like, boys. Just get 100 man in this YouTube live real quick. Let's get 100 man in this TikTok as well. What do you think about CPI for DXY? Yeah, let's go through the news real quick. EJ sells. We'll have a look at EJ sells, bro. All right, let's go. Actually, wait. I'm getting distracted. Someone said the buyers 5 minute. So 5 minute buys on this. Yeah, not gonna lie, boys. Looks really, really nice. Buyers is what I'll be definitely up, going for on this. Just up the time frame a bit. Let's see what order block we're coming off. Yeah, so we're coming off this order block here. Also, the daily true open chat. Remember what we were saying all throughout the lives. The best long entries will come from below the daily true open. Best sells will come from above. So yeah, in terms of an entry there, yeah, bro, it looks really nice, to be fair. If you're in this long, dub, I'm assuming you're aiming for this high here. We've got equal highs, so you've got a nice target there. I'm assuming you're aiming for like this here. Let's see if there's actual any re-entries real quick before we move on to any other pairs. It's 12 pips as well, which is kind of nice. Yeah, looking at it, we've got this fair value gap and order block. So we've got this fair value gap on the 1 minute and order block at the bottom. So I would be looking to go at the bottom of this fair value gap, aiming for that high. Aiming for that high, and we go to this. Bro, move. What about GU? Yeah, we'll get into GU in a sec, boys. We'll get into GU in a sec. Where do we want our stop loss on this? I'd personally have my stop loss. Well, to be fair, you're sort of restricted. It's another thing with EG, boys, by the way. Like, a lot of the time you're forced into widening your stop loss, because on a prop firm, you can't have a 2.7 pip stop loss on like a 200k account. Because it'll be like, what, 60 lots, I think. So yeah, you do have to widen it. I would widen it to 4, still a 2 to 1. And that will probably be my entry for that. Just hoping that price can come down, fill that imbalance, and then continue. Looks pretty decent, to be fair. I mean, looking at the higher time frame as well, we're in a clear trend for the euro. Yeah, my DTO is still bugged, but I'm just using it for the time being because I do have the 2.0. But actually, let me quickly just. Need to get rid of everything, basically. Right, there's still some shit showing. Yeah, so this is the real open there. Sorry, chat. Let me bear with me 2 secs. I'll fuck with this real quick. I kind of don't want it to extend. I don't really want it to extend right, and I also kind of want to. All right, you know what? I'm gonna turn it off for now, but I will. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fuck with the settings and then actually go back to it after. All right, Mr. You buys pissed. Unlucky, bro. GJ burnt me as well. Unlucky, Michael. What did you go for on GJ? Buys again at the DTO look nice. Oh yeah, people had these sells yesterday. Got kind of unlucky, boys. I'm not gonna. Well, I mean, you'd still be in profit, but hopefully you closed them out. I know a lot of you man was in them. I'm gonna delete it just for the time being. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Look at the yen basket. Yen basket's the main important one. So yen basket took that low. We're still very much bearish on the yen basket, but Again, back at that sort of DTO level. I'll be looking for this fair value gap to get filled. And then look to go lower on JPY. So essentially we'll be looking at buyers on UJ, GJ and EJ. To be fair, potentially not UJ just because of how weak the dollar is. But yeah, the dollar's moving really nice as I would expect, really. If I missed any comments, boys, let me know what pairs you man are looking at. If someone starts because buying pressure and moved kind of down, that's because, wait, 5 minute below, there's a 5 minute order block below EG, below Asia session. Yeah, so the thing is, we don't have to tap into the order block every time. What we're seeing here in this price action is price filling the imbalances. So we can see filled the imbalance and then ran. Here, filled the fair value gap and ran. So it's just we're coming off fair value gaps, bro. Filling the fair value gap, ran, filling the fair value gap and ran. And then we saw Asia session not really do anything, just consolidate. And then obviously that massive explosion to the upside. I don't know if we'll come down to our entry. Hopefully we can. I mean, it's not a million miles away, to be fair. It's like 3 pips away, so we'll keep our eyes on it. Yeah, that looks... Yeah, look, that's true. DXY weekly CRT. Yeah, we got the weekly CRT, but thought could still squeak in at ALG. Yeah, the thing is with... Yeah, EU's basically moved perfectly to what we'd... Exactly how we'd want. So, yeah, you man remember yesterday we had this, I was saying I actually wanted it to come down more to this hourly. Where is it? To this, or 30 min, basically in line with the max volume. And then price ended up, did sweep in that, coming down pretty much onto that max volume, into that order block. And then New York distributed. What we then saw was Asia session, rebalancing the leg from New York session. So rebalancing that leg and then continuing the move. Same with GU. If we go on the, I think it was the 1 hour, this POI. Yeah, so we got this, or what even it might have even been the 30 min. Yeah, so we had this order block here. Yesterday price, let me get rid of this. Yesterday price came into it, like that, had the expansion away initially. And then Asia session just rallied down, filled that imbalance, and then continued higher. So EU and GU doing the exact same thing. And then DXY obviously, we had that order block there, which price tapped into, rejected, and the exact same thing. New York session rejected, and then Asia session filled that, and then had that sell-off. So, yeah, pretty nice move. Pretty nice move. But again, this is an example, chat, of a time where you wouldn't necessarily be looking for the ALG too much. Because like we said yesterday, we want the Asia session to accumulate, not to fill a imbalance or to fill an objective. But you can see here it clearly filled an objective, so you wouldn't necessarily be looking for the move. Especially on DXY, you can see that pretty obviously. Clearly rallied up to fill this imbalance, so you wouldn't really be looking for that. EU SMT with GU this morning, fair play. Let's have a look at EU and GU. What about GU? Yeah, a lot of people's asking for GU. What are you lot looking at in GU? People, I'm assuming, looking at sells on GU and EU right now. Because there's not really anywhere you can enter buys. It's really risky entering sells on GU, I'm not going to lie. It's really, really risky. We don't really have much higher time frame confirmation. I mean, we've got literally like 2 bearish 15-minute candles. So, yeah, for me, I wouldn't really be looking at GU sells. Wouldn't really be looking at GU sells. You don't see JPY having a pullback now. Let's have a look at JPY. In terms of a pullback for JPY, you just can't assume that that's going to happen, because if you go on the monthly time frame, right, we're still on our, or weekly, sorry, still on our internal external, right? We've filled this of this range here, this big range here. So this high on the weekly to this low. If we draw on the premium and discount, can see price filled the fair value gap in the premium. We tapped it once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times, and then obviously had that rejection. So in terms of internal external, the good thing about internal external is after you come off of a fair value gap like this, you know what you're actually targeting. You don't know, okay, we're just selling. We know where we're selling to specifically. And we're selling to, obviously, the external low, which is here. So we should just assume that price is going to be bearish and just really look for sells. Or therefore buyers on GJ and EJ. Looking at the actual lower time frame, yeah, there's not really much to be said for potential buyers, other than just a candle kind of printing bullishly. But yeah, man, I'd just really be looking to sell, to be honest. We'll see if we do want to come to the Asia high, because we obviously have swept that Asia low. But it's just risky. Where it's literally like the lowest point it's been. Like, you got to realise the pound made the lowest low that it's made in fucking literally ages. I don't know how long, but probably. Let's have a look. So pound made the lowest made probably in over a year. So you got to realise how kind of dumb that is. Not like calling you dumb or nothing, but just realise that the yen basket hit its weakest point it's ever been in over a year, and you're looking to buy it. So never be in the thought process. Yeah, it should reverse now, or it should retrace now. If we're tapping into something that tells us we're going to retrace, yeah, fair play. If you are buying, I would be looking to buy to this imbalance here. Looking to buy to this imbalance with this range. So this high, this low. This high, this low. So you'd be looking for price to come up to there and then sell off. 2 hour CRT. Yeah, 2 hour CRT is probably about to be completed. I mean, we've got the 4 hour as well. But obviously that's not closed off yet. But yeah, I'll just be careful, man. Be careful with the sells up on the buy, sorry. See, we're filling this imbalance now, so let's see how we actually react. Alright, so let's think about this logically. What's the strongest of the pairs right now? Alright, Euro is clearly the strongest. We can tell that looking at EG. So if you want to be buying, you ideally want to be buying Euro JPY. Right, so let's see. Coming off of this order block here. And then this order block here. We've got this big imbalance that price just didn't want to fill. So we'll see how it does. This could be a decent level as well, I'm not going to lie. Let's have a look. With this one, what's really nice about this trade here is it's so simple. You're barely even looking at technical analysis. You're barely looking at it. All we're looking at is the logic, right, and the sentiment of the market. We know the yen basket's really weak, and we know the euro's really strong. It's as simple as that. So it's a good idea to be long in the euro against the JPY, right? So yeah, I'm pretty surprised that well, to be fair, the yen basket having this rally is actually providing us a decent couple of entry points. Even this right here on GU. And this is it on GU. Even this on GU would be pretty decent. But the pound's not massively strong. It's more just a euro. Check my UJ on chart check. No worries, bro. Yeah, we have had by the way, chat, we have had a lovely trade, man. Big up to fucking, big up to Apex. I don't think Apex is in the live, but we had one of our trial signal members. So this is essentially people that want to send signals. We had them in there. They have a 30-day trial period, and then the members vote for who stays and who goes. We had this EU long at 702. So many people may have missed that buy, which there's no problem with missing that buy because it was a pretty difficult trade to catch. But if you're in the mentorship, cool, you're going to be learning the strat. But if you're in the signals as well, even if you did miss the buy, you still got someone just to provide it there for you. And you can see full TP 5.8R bagged. So his entry was at 702 and his stop loss was there. Let me just check that was actually all legit. So with these trial signals, you do have to check that they're actually sending it honestly. 702. 702. So that would have been 702 there. And then stop loss was there. See, it was actually slightly lower RR just because of the entry. And TP was this. Yeah, nice. So you can see, yeah, legit trade there. Lovely trade, man. Lovely trade. Let's look at the end basket. See if the end basket can break the high. So we may be wanting to come to higher. If we do want to come into this. How about gold? Yeah, gold's had a really nice recovery. Again, just moving off of that internal liquidity, internal to external. Continuing up to that high. We've just confidently breaking these points as well. I mean, we've absolutely flown past 4K. And then we've flown past 4.2. So I would only really be looking at buys on this. In terms of an entry point, I'll be looking to trade this leg here. So you'd be looking for either this order block here, or personally I would prefer this lower order block there. And that's going to provide nice RR as well. But again, there's a lot of points on gold, and when gold's in a frenzy like this, it normally will just react to the closest thing. So it probably will just react off this imbalance anyway. Let's have a look at these GJ levels. Let's have a look at, where is it, EJ? Where's EJ gone? I've deleted it, fuck's sake. Let's put it on. Right, let's actually look for a decent entry now. We're in our order blocks. Let's go on the 1 minute now and actually look for what we need to see. So we want to see a break of this high, first and foremost. I want to see a break of this high. We might as well get rid of this now because it's part of an overall bigger leg. Right, so let's see. I mean, if you did get into that initial entry, you would still be in, but you always want to really wait for the 1 minute. Especially when there's not really that much confirmation. What are you thinking on EU? Yo, you on gold again today? Yeah, potentially, bro. Bro, why is it making a bare weird sound? What's that about? Why is it making that sound? UJ should reach my target if we trade to the Asia high. Where's the JPY basket, yen basket? What do you think about EU buys? Around 16,214. 16,214 around here. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you're going off this imbalance here. Yeah, decent, bro. You yeah, remember 15 minute and 5 minute is going to be like your cleanest chart to see price action on EU and GU. So yeah, these imbalances here, we would definitely look for price to fill. Let's have a look at the DXY just to see what it's doing. DXY's got this imbalance here, really nice as well. We'll be able to see if there's an inversion. So if the DXY does manage to rally up and close above this, then we can potentially switch our bias and look for some buys, but we'll wait. 0.5 a bit higher, I think. Oh, what, are you going directly off the 0.5? Yeah, I wouldn't really recommend going just buying directly off the 0.5. I'd always look for an actual point of interest, but fair play if you want to go in on that. Oh yeah, chat, we got bigged up on the ATG thing. We smashed like 1.5 entries to that, 1.3k entries to that ACG giveaway. Any trades personally yet? Not yet, bro. I'll be real, I am eyeing up Euro JPY if we get a 1 minute change of character. So again, we'll be looking for price to break this high. Once it breaks the high, we should have a point of interest. So like a fair value gap or something. And then, yeah, we'll be looking to get in there, stop loss on the low, and trade it higher. But we wanna confirm that the oh, I didn't mean to get rid of that other one. Actually, fuck, we might as well get rid of it. We want to confirm that the end basket is going to remain bearish though. Okay, nice. EG's coming down as well, so the euro's seeing a little bit of weakness. UJ should reach my target. Fair play. Morning, Claudia. How you doing, bro? Yeah, a lot of people's looking at gold shorts. A lot of people's looking on gold shorts. Appreciate the follows, boys. You taking any trades today? Not today, bro. Not today for me. Right, we tapped into this 1 minute imbalance. I find it very annoying the way my buy thing is the same as the London session thing. Let me move it across so you can actually see where it is. Yeah, if I missed any comments on YouTube, let me know again, boys, or TikTok. Oh yeah, let me check the chart check. Check the chart check. So chart check, boys, in the Discord where you man send your charts and we'll have a little review. People are always talking about them. Wait, where's your... where is it? Cole. Yeah, you can see very active in it though. People always looking at positions, discussing positions. Best Discord in the UK, boys. Best Discord in the UK. Actually, shit. Let me get my... turn the thingy on so you lot can... What DXY brokers you have? Because Capital 4 hour and TVC 4 hours start 1 hour apart. Yeah, I mean I normally use Capital.com, but yesterday they bare lagged out, so I switched to TVC temporarily. Why are people favouring EU over GU longs today? Because if you look at EG, bro, you can see EG's in a clear uptrend. So EG essentially shows us what's stronger out of the pound or the euro. And when we can see that the euro is just blatantly stronger, especially on a higher time frame basis, this is literally, we can go on the monthly time frame and see basically since the start of the year. And remember, this is a key point, boys, because we know around January, February, that's when Trump actually started, or the market started reacting to Donald Trump and all obviously the tariffs and stuff like that. So a lot of this is based around who the market thinks will survive better in the Trump landscape, I suppose you could call it. And yeah, you can see literally favouring the euro. I'm quite big on that as well. With US elections, I tend to see it as a trend, and that's really been pretty consistent. So if you look, Trump came in, and there's been a trend ever since. So the market has that idea in mind, and that is how it's going to stay. Also, if you go on the DXY, Trump came in. Okay, yeah, this is an old chart. This is why. Okay, this is really annoying. Can I put on my old? This is actually bare annoying. But you can see Trump came in there, and then ever since there was just a blatant downtrend. I've got to adjust this, and because this is AIDS, bruv. Alright, let me get rid of this real quick. Let me quickly draw my monthly analysis, just so we remember. Boom, boom. It's external low being taken. It's actually this one here. Yeah, that's why my DXY doesn't have any analysis on it, because I had to switch it yesterday because the other one lagged out. Yeah, if we go on the monthly, we can see the CRT has been playing out really nicely. We've got a sweep of this CRT high here. We then completed it at this low there. We then had a sweep of this high here. Sorry, this low there. Completed it there. And now we're sort of going into the next phase of that. So again, if I just draw it across so you man can see that. Love, bro, no worries. Louis Goat, appreciate that, Fabs. EG favours pound. I wouldn't say so, bro. Really wouldn't say so. Right, this EG would have been in. To be fair, looking at the imbalance where we filled that, we could get a violent sell-off. We'll see how it plays out anyway. See how it plays out. It's obviously the 1 minute, so kind of nice the way we filled that imbalance though, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of nice. Yeah, we'll see how this one does anyway. Yen basket. Right, nice. Yen basket's taken the high and tapped into our order block. So let's see if we can get a bit of an actual move. So again, we're waiting for a change of character to actually go for anything. So we want to change a character or obviously a 5-minute inversion, but we haven't had either of those yet. I'm still potentially looking at Euro JPY buys. Okay, we're at a much nicer point now as well. So we're filling this imbalance that price just left. Okay, this is a lot nicer. This is actually looking a lot nicer. And again, we don't just want to blindly enter though. We do want to wait for confirmation. It's going to be a bit difficult because of how violent that sell-off is. It's going to be kind of hard to see confirmation, but we're going to mark out this imbalance here and wait for it to be disrespected. Morning, Randy. How you doing, bro? GJ has pissed me off today. Why? What did you get in, bro, on GJ? Lou, do you think GU can complete daily CRT? I wouldn't really favour that happening, bro. If you're talking about this now, I wouldn't really be looking for it to complete that. Reason being is, remember, with CRT, right, we want the move to be a liquidity grab. We want it to be manipulation. But you can see here, when we add that move down, so this wick down here, the reason I don't really want us to revisit that area is because we clearly mitigated something. We mitigated the New York session imbalance, tapped into that order block. So it wasn't just a move for the move's sake. We actually mitigated a point. Can you explain how your indicator works? It literally just puts on the sessions, bro. So this is the Asia session, this is the New York session, this is the London session. So it makes it a lot easier to see price action. I honestly don't know how people trade without it. I wouldn't be able to trade without it. Like you can, it splits it up so much clearer. So you've got your Asia session there, your London session there, and your New York session. And then you can start to see how there's always three real moves in the market, right? Because there's 3 sessions. So we'll have Asia, which has a nice little accumulation. We'll have a London sell-off, then a New York sell-off. So yeah, definitely recommend using that. It's called Sessions, Ranges and Equilibriums by Richesse. If you join the Discord, then someone will send that over to you. Right, nice. We're getting a bit of rejection now from the yen basket. I'll be astonished if this genuinely gives the move now without tapping the 4-hour FEG. Got in GJ short, took my SL, then dropped. Let's have a look. Right, I'm assuming you got in at this order block here. Yeah, unlucky, bro. That was an unlucky one. It was an unlucky one, bro. I mean, yeah, it's just where the JPY was quite strong. There's nothing you really could have done to avoid that, bro. You shouldn't be too hard on yourself for that. What are you saying, Ali? Morning, bro. Pray you all you man eat this week. Appreciate that, bro. You too, brother. You too, man. You too. Right, let's hope the yen basket can break this low and the euro starts to give. Right, we're in this fair value gap now. Yeah, this euro GBP could do anything. I don't like trading euro GBP because of how small the pip amount is. It just doesn't move like any pair, like any other pair moves. Like even this, like it seems like it's bare momentum. This candle's got heavy momentum, but the bullshit thing is, it's literally like 2 pips. At least on EU or GU, that'll be like 5 pips, so you can realise that it's actually strong. Like even this move up here, this looks like a crazy big move, but when you actually mark it out on EG, it's probably about 15 pips. Yeah. So it's 15 pips, even though it looks massive, like it looks insane. I mean, you can tell that, I always say you can tell from the Asia session. If you look at the Asia session, you can see 5 pip Asia or 6 pip Asia session versus EU and GU, which has still consolidates but had 14 pips. So almost double to triple what EG gives you. Would you look at buyers on DAX now? Again, it's just about timing with the DAX. I do think we are bullish on it, but in my opinion, I would want to see this order block get tapped into. Want to see this order block get tapped into. We have got imbalance as well, which is potentially what you're entering off of. I'll draw it on the chart. So we have got that imbalance there. If you are entering off that imbalance, you do want to see like proper confirmation though. So again, we'll just mark that out, see what you'd want to see. Jerfa is kind of moving like the euro. There's not really much to go. Right, we have had a change of character, to be fair. We've had a change of character. I'm just not massively keen on the actual point we're at right now. I'm not keen on this level. It's not because of that black candle. I don't mind that. I quite like entering off. I'd actually like you to ask me. I'd actually like you to do that. But no, is that them big candles? I do like them because obviously it's liquidating all of these, and a lot of people are hesitant to get in. It's more just the fact we're in the middle of this imbalance, which is kind of scary right now. What's your win rate and average RR? Win rate 50%, average RR is about 3-1, which is all you need, man. All you need. Yeah, Jerfa, could be nice. We've had the change of character. In my opinion, it is a little bit early to get in, but if you did want to get in, we only really have, there's not really any fair value gap either to enter. It'd more be a live execution one, I'll be honest. You'd more have to live execution this, because there's not really any fair value gaps here. So you'd want your fair value gap to be in here. I doubt price is going to come all the way back down just to fill that tiny little fair value gap. So, yeah, we'll see. Right, Yen Basket's had that change of character. Momentum's kind of whack, though. Momentum's kind of dead. Momentum is kind of dead. Still be a little bit hesitant. I mean, we've inverted that now. So if you did want to go in on a long for this, then you'd be looking to go there. Stop loss there. Even this, you can see this is a way bigger range. So up that. Be real, boys. A lot of these positions are kind of meh. Nice. Got in at EU. Nice. Yeah, we've inverted these as well now. And to be fair, G's filled it nicely. DXY tapped into that order block. So it should continue down now. So we should really continue that trend. What's this doing as well? Yeah, to be fair, I don't know. Even this one, boys. Like, I don't even trade EG. It's kind of just a mere little position. In Euro JPY buys, fair play. Where did you get in, bro? Let's see how these play out. Euro JPY I do like because, mate, whenever I say like, I keep on just hearing, I'd actually like you to do that. Let me show you, man, what I'm talking about, because I've probably sounded the ramblings of a madman right now. What's the guy called? Let it rain on me. Let it rain on me. Jordan, that's it. Sorry, just a little detour real quick.
you can ask me about the Bible map and tell you that's not showing off. I genuinely like you to do that.
I genuinely like you to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's not showing off. I genuinely like you to do that. Anything you could think of. What's the best verse on it that stands out? The best verse is, if you stop at every dog that barks, you'll never reach your destination. That's my favourite verse.
Verse as well. It's literally like one line.
Because it's basically about...
By Winston Churchill.
Every dog that barks, because you'll never reach your destination.
Mate, the way he clarifies it as well is just fucking beautiful.
Stop at every dog that barks.
The seriousness on his face as well, like he's about to drop unspeakable game, like.
Best verse is, if you stop at every dog that barks, you'll never reach your destination. That's my favourite verse, because it's basically about, you don't stop at every dog that barks, because you'll never reach your destination.
I'd actually like you to do that.
Genuinely like you to do that.
That's so jokes. You think Euro JPY is going to hit 819? Wait, 79819. Yeah, I mean, that's the range. I do think we are destined to break out of that. I mean, just looking at the overall trend, the thing is, trends should continue, right? Trends continue 80% of the time, and they don't, and they reverse 20% of the time. So, essentially, what we're looking at now is just a mad uptrend, right? Because clearly, I was saying the same thing a few days ago. But yeah, we're in a mad uptrend right now. So you look at the JPY, we're very bearish. You look at pretty much anything against the euro. The euro's doing really well. It's strong against the dollar recently. It's strong against the pound recently. It's strong against the yen basket recently. You look at the yen basket, right? So the yen basket, where are we? The yen basket you can see here. So obviously yen basket comes second here. So it's inverse, but you can see the yen basket weak against the dollar. It's getting bullied by the dollar. It's getting bullied by the pound. It's also getting bullied by the euro. So that tells us the euro's bullying pairs and the JPY is getting bullied. So we should continue this trend. The reason why we wouldn't is if price wants to really reverse on a higher time frame basis and come into this imbalance here to actually fully rebalance the leg. What I kind of like though is the manipulation we've already seen from the London session. We've swept the high here. We've swept the Asia low and swept the Asia high. So exactly what we say, boys. I don't know why that's a weird ass green colour. Give me 2 secs, boys. If I haven't read your comment, I'll get to it ASAP. Someone said, how do you learn to trade? Get in the Discord, bro. So my Discord's linked in my page. I've got mentorship, £40 a month, and I've got signals there as well, which is a little bit more. But if you stop, if you stop at every dog that barks, EU buyers got an EU, fair play. A lot of people in the chat are in EU buyers, fair play. DXY retesting long-term trend line. Would you look at buyers on DAX today? Okay, we've gone through that. Yeah, a lot of people's looking at EU buyers. JPY, I'm in. I just want to know how you learn. Was it self-taught? Yeah, bro. Well, I mean, I feel like everyone's kind of self-taught. Oh, no, to be fair, if you've got a mentor, you're not. But everyone's kind of self-taught. When I was learning trading, there was nowhere near the amount of mentors. Like, when I was trading, I could tell you, the 3 people that actually uploaded good quality trading content. It was ICT, PsychFX, and Sam Sutton. I can't remember his name. Sam FX or something. There was literally the 3 people on the whole net that was talking about like the good way of trading. This is back in like 2018 times. Or like 2019 times, to be fair. But yeah, mainly self-taught, to be fair. I mean, now there's just an abundance of mentors out there, which is really good. Remember, don't stop at every dog that barks, or you'll never reach your destination. We've inverted this fair value gap as well, so to be fair, you could have got off the 50% of that. I mean, your RR's going to have been worse, but yeah, obviously the inversion. This is the typical way that we end off that 5-minute inversion. And then on that high, we should really tap into it again if you did want to get in. So that would be that on Euro JPY. Or obviously you can hold out for that 1 minute if we retest that 1 minute. That backs. Support and resistance. No, it's not really support and resistance, bro. What about MBB Trader? Yeah, no, I'm talking about back in the day. I know who that is, MBB Trader, but I'm talking about like years and years ago. He is good though. Well, to be fair, I've never actually seen anything he does, but he seems alright. He seems like a good lad. Opinion on T Trades? I don't even know who that is. Who is T Trades? Let's have a look. Oh, this thing. Yeah, this is good if you want like really basic overview of stuff. That's what he does well. He just gives really basic like overview. So if you don't know what a concept is and you want to like learn what it actually is, then yeah, watch these videos. But it's not gonna like tell you anything in depth or actually make you win a trade or have a profitable system. That's the difference with us, boys. We actually give you a system. Everyone else will say, "Oh, fair value gaps, order blocks, liquidity. That's it." That's not a strategy. That's just a fucking bunch of concepts. You know what I mean? It's like saying, oh, I'm going to build you the best formation in football, yeah? Join my mentoring, we're going to teach you the best formation. Right, what you need a centre-half, you need a striker, and you need a midfielder. It's like, yeah, brilliant, but that's not really, it's not really the full package, is it? It's just naming different parts of a system. What we do is we give you a actual strategy. So we only ever enter, you men all know this, from depending on the pair, from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. or JPY pairs, we go to 11. So we trade 3 hours of the day, and we go based off 2 main confluences every single day. So we've got the Asia High, Asia Low, and the Daily True Open. Boys, I say it all the time on stream. Asia Low sweep, and then go to Asia High. Look, let me just show you in it. Let me just show you why this, like how much this works. So what do we look for? Asia Low to be swept and then buy to Asia High, or Asia High to be swept and then sell to Asia Low. So Asia Low swept, Asia Highs. And down here, day before, Asia High swept, trade down to Asia Lows. Alright. Day before, this is the one we actually caught. Asia Lows swept, traded up into the Asia Highs. Day before, you can see bang on the open. Asia Lows swept, traded into the highs. Day before that, Asia Lows swept, traded into Asia Highs. And you are going to get days where that doesn't happen, where you get the continuation, but we do have a strategy for continuations as well. In fact, I guarantee you, I can't get that Jordan quote out of my head. I'd actually like you to do that. Let me get rid of all these. But yeah, but you can see, like, this is super solid way to base a strategy around. You can see yesterday, very clean sells. So we wait for the high to get swept. We wait for our confirmation. For example, here we had our inverse fair value gap. We get in the trade, aiming for Asia Low. TP's always at the same point. Stop loss is always at the same point. Again, another way you can actually improve as a trader. You can actually get better as a trader because you're aiming for the same thing every day. You're looking at the same market move every day. People are looking at different moves every day. They don't even know it because they're trading the New York session or some crazy way of trading. With us, we're trading one way every day. One movement, one market movement every single day. Right? One market movement every single day. High gets swept. We're always looking to trade it down into the Asia Low, which means we can specialize. All we really have to do is specialize in this area here. Train ourselves to know, does this give characteristics of a reversal or is it giving characteristics of a continuation? If we can confirm that it's giving characteristics of a reversal, then we get into the trade. So it means you can get so much better at your strategy. Because think of how many things you guys are probably right now trying to get right. Trying to think about, consider, all of this crap. Oh, where's the liquidity? Liquidity's there for you. And it's the same every day. And you don't have to doubt it. Oh, am I right with that? There's no doubt in it. Time-based liquidity, the time will always be the same. Asia High will always be the Asia High. The Asia Low will always be the Asia Low. New York will always give a high and a low. It makes it so much easier, and it means you can then forget about all the noise and just specialize in this bit here. Specialize in this bit here. Are we reversing or are we going to continue? And that's all you got to do. And think of how much easier that would make it for you. If you only had to specialize in one thing, everything else is pretty much confirmed for you because you know this move happens. And I've showed you, it's literally happened like 5 days in a row so far. Yeah. Right, no, bro, why is it this meaty green colour? Is it just me or does that... Looks like a different green. Anyway, yeah, we're seeing that nice rejection now. On the 15. If you go on the 5 minute, you can see we've got this inversion fair value gap. Let me make this. Got this inversion fair value gap there. Let's check. Check Euro JPY. What is this saying as well? Yeah, this one was just a shit little trade, to be fair. That's why I don't trade EG, man. It's literally EG moves like, I don't know how people actually trade EG, like genuinely, consistently. Like, look at this bullshit price action. To be fair, we actually did catch a trade on it yesterday, but it just moves like so unlike any other pair. The reason being, obviously, is because the euro and the pound are so closely correlated in terms of like the fundamental outlook that there's never really any deviation, like apart from like a random spaz move like this, which instantly corrects itself. Sorry if I missed any comments. Euro CHF to Asia high. I'll have a look at Euro CHF in a minute, bro. It's not actually a pair I trade, but we will get into it. Obviously, we've got this 5 minute inversion. So if you did want to get a slightly higher chance of getting tapped in to the re-entry, then probably go like that for that one. Obviously, it's going to chop your RR in half, but it's going to make it way more likely to get tapped in. Same, it just seems untradeable. Yeah, trust me, bro. Do you set trades from your phone? Yeah, bro. Do you know volume profile? Yeah, bro. I've actually just put a video out on YouTube how to use the volume profile with ICT concepts. So yeah, if you want to know more about the volume profile, then watch that video on my YouTube. Yeah, as I said, boys, my mentorship's cheap as well. My mentorship's £40 a month, and that is with I turn up every single day. We turn up every single day for 2 hours at 6 AM to 8 AM, breaking down exactly what we're looking at for the day. Every single day, I've got a video on every single concept I teach. Everything you see on this screen here. So fair value gaps I've got a video on. Inversion fair value gaps I've got a video on. Daily true open got a video on. Volume got a video on. Asia session I've got a video on. Time-based liquidity I've got a video on. What else have we got here? Internal and external I've got a video on. CRT I've got a video on. Literally every single thing you see here I've got a video on. That's starting to sound like not even a real word. I've said it so many times. But yeah. Literally everything. Wow, thanks for those examples. No worries, Nikki. Am I the only one who has insane spread when trading JPY pairs? Yeah, the spread is higher, but only normally because it's just more pips you're aiming for. You got to think the yen basket. So Euro USD and GBP USD is not really going to move massively over the Asia session, but JPY will, obviously, because it's native to that time frame. So if you look, remember how we said. So EG's Asia session was 6 pips. EU and GU's about 14. So about double that. And then if you look at the yen basket or JPY pairs, it's probably double that again. So you can see it is 30 pips. Even though it's still consolidating, it's still moving sideways. Yeah, it's going to move a lot more because it's obviously native to that session. So that retap's been made now. Obviously, you could, the other one's that 1 minute there, but I just trade volume profile with fundamental. Fair play, bro. Fair play, nice. Can you run through how you mark out swing highs and swing lows and fractal highs and fractal lows? I'll be real, bro. It's literally the first video in my mentorship. So how the mentorship works, boys, is we'll give you the first 5 set of videos and there's a test at the end of it that you've got to complete. So if you do want an actual advanced way to do that, then yeah, I can show you. But highs and lows really easy, boys. It's literally just a matter of, okay, this is a high, this is a low. And you can't have a high or low until the previous one's broken. So you can see we break the low. So now we have a new high and a new low, right? And there won't be Another high and low until these two are broken. If you want to do it on the 1 minute to make it a bit easier, let's look at a pair where it's actually kind of clean. So I don't know. Here, for example, it's quite clean. So you've got, if you want to mark it on, so you've got your high and your low. And you can't have a new high and low until this is broken. So this is broken here. You can see we break the low. So now we've got a new low, because that's the low it made. And then a new high. And again, we can't have a new high and low till this is broken out. So again, we break out there. So now we've got a new high and a new low. Again, we can't have another one till it's broken out of. We break out of it there. So we've got a new high and a new low. Again, we can't have another one till it's broken out of. You can see this time we actually break out to the opposite direction. So you see we're consistently breaking lows, breaking lows, breaking lows. Here we break highs, right, which means we actually have a change in trend or a change in character, right? And then, yeah, so we broke the high, so now we've got a new high, like that. And obviously the low's going to stay the same because it's just, it's a reversal. And again, you do the same thing. So we can't have a new high and low till the range is broken. And again, we broke this high here. So we've got a new low and a new high. And then, yeah, so on and so forth. Yen Basket's retesting, has retapped onto this and has, seems like it's given some rejection. We want this 15 minute to give a nice rejection candle. See, the Euro's low-key getting cooked by the pound right now, which is not normal. Bro, why does it keep... Bro, TradingView, please sort this out. Please fucking sort this out. Jesus Christ. It's fucking all week it's been doing this. Oh my God. All week it's been doing this, bro. All week, man. Why? Who's new? Who started working at TradingView and has cooked your entire company within the space of like a day? Why does it keep on doing this? It's so annoying. I can't explain how just fucking annoying this is, bruv. Like, what do you want us to do? How are we meant to trade this if you just keep on fucking up the chart? Yep, still won't adjust itself. Still fucked up. Embarrassing stuff, man. TradingView. Honestly, I've always said the best business anyone can start would be TradingView, but it's good. TradingView, but it's good. Imagine TradingView that was good. Can you imagine that? Like a TradingView that actually worked. It was good. It didn't break all the time. Another L you gave us on Euro GBP. I'm not sure if you're actually blind, but if you go on live signals, someone said another L I gave you. If you go on live signals, let me show you. These are actually the live trades that I'll take on live and that I'll maybe recommend, or they're decent positions, so I'll send them into here. We have had none sent. The last time I sent a live signal was the 11th, or Tuesday the 11th. And that was that GU long that I showed you. Before that, it was this one. I think this one did actually lose. GU. So this GU loser, and then to be fair, I mean it went in pretty stop loss at break even, and then actually no, that was a dub. Anyway, yeah. So live positions. This is where I actually send them. So if you're coping in the chat, then yeah, that's a you problem, bro. Euro GBP messed up chart view. I'm on it. Yeah, Sabs, do that, bro. If anyone knows how to program well, do that. Euro JPY messed up the boys' longs. Unlucky, bro. Yeah, this is what I'm saying about Euro GBP. It's like moves kind of brazy. Like it'll do nothing, then it'll just you delete the signals, bro. You're not even in this group, bro. Man said I'd delete the signals. What are you talking about? What on earth are you talking about, bro? I'm not even going to pay this because this guy's blatantly chatting shit. Right, let me just say in the chat. Yo, boys, someone's trying to say I sent an EG loser today in hashtag live positions and deleted it. Can you confirm that's cap? Lol. We'll let their man come back to it. Giz is just copious amounts of cope. Like, yeah. Euro JPY sitting at entry. To be fair, this should move, but the only reason we're not is the Euro is just out of nowhere getting bodied. You can see GJ is moving lovely. Euro is just slightly entering profit now. FX broke group looks like, yeah, trust me, wasn't a signal. Pharrell just marked up one mentioned previously. Yeah, trust. This is what I'm saying. If you do want to actually see the trades we're taking or not taking, then get in the signals, boys. That's how you can actually see. Yeah, FK, if you're just literally seeing anything I mark up on my chart and just spamming enter on it, then like what are you even doing, and what do you even expect? Like, do you know how many pairs people have asked me for today that I don't even trade? Jer 30, like all these different pairs. Well, I'm not going to be able to just... bro, is there a video on your indicator? There's not, bro, but I mean, it doesn't really... It's pretty simple, to be fair. It's literally just marks out the sessions. If you want to ask any questions about it, I can answer it here. So if someone says, yeah, it's cap. Yeah, see, this guy's just chatting pure shit, like... It's not actually TradingView's fault, it's the indicator you put on... Oh, it's the indicator, Goblan. Well, I'll take it back, TradingView, then. I'll take it back. Yeah, someone said, talk me through this Euro JPY move. So I'll be real, there's not really major amounts of confluences for this. It's more just the state of the pairs right now. The yen basket's really weak and had a nice manipulation of the Asia high. And the Euro, well, it was really strong. It's not so much anymore, but it was really strong. So that's essentially it. And then with the London session makes it really easy to enter trades because there's only really two things that happen. You either get, as I said, Asia high and then reversal, or we'll get the tap in and continuation. So all we got to basically decide is, are we going to reverse to the low, or are we going to have a continuation of that move? We've tapped into this fair value gap here at the same time as the yen basket inverting a fair value gap. You can also see on Euro JPY, after we tapped into that imbalance, we had a nice reaction to the upside, which then obviously inverted a fair value gap, which sort of confirms to us that price may be heading up. The Euro just raided Asia liquidity. Hopefully that 20% reversal occurs. Let's have a look at the pick suite. See what we've... Right, yeah. So this is some news that's just come out. Right, so boys, again, pick suite. Beautiful. Look, Euro's switch trend. When we check the pick suite, we can see exactly why that is. So if we click on this, again, don't be a bot and just use Forex Factory, boys. Pick suite is the way to go. So look, you can see 10:02. We get some news, right? Eurozone September industrial production +2 versus +0.7 month-on-month expected, right? So essentially they thought that the industrial production was going to grow by 0.7% and it only grew by 0.2%. Euro area industrial output bounced back at the end of Q3 but less than estimated. The breakdown shows an increase in production for intermediate goods +0.3, energy +1.2, and capital goods +0.3. This is slightly offset by declines in productions for durable consumer goods and non-durable consumer goods -2.6. So yeah, pick suite, boys, is really good if you want that fundamental confluence. This is available for absolutely free as well, which is really good. You can see another thing from the European Central Bank at 9:30. See, look, another kind of bearish bit of news for the euro. Victory over inflation in France looks... Oh, no, good bit of news, sorry. I just saw in France inflation looks lasting. Nothing new here from Villeroy, who also spoke yesterday. Villeroy has been leaning on the dovish side for several months, but comment sounds like he's fine with the current monetary policy and doesn't see the need for another cut. Yeah, so again, suggesting that there's no cut. So that would actually have been pretty good for the currency. Yeah, pick sweet, boys. What site is that? It's called PIQ Sweet. See the URL there. PIQ Sweet. Actually, know the fella who owns this company. He's basically trying to make it better for retail traders. Does your indicator keep turning off? Yeah, when the candle closes, it has to reset itself. So you just click off and click back on and it will come on. I like that display. Yeah, man, it is good. Is gold going up or down? Looking at gold, yeah, we can see we're just reacting off the first point that arises. So this fair value gap, you can see price tapped into, straight ran off. Let's actually look at the volume on the yen basket. Where is it actually coming from? A lot of volume towards that low, which is not a good sign at all for us. Not a good sign whatsoever. Not a good sign whatsoever. Yeah, all of the volumes coming at this low, boys. Literally all of the volumes coming at this low, which does potentially tell us that there's a big buyers in play at this level. Price really should come into this. Right, let's see how we react off this now. Just sitting at entry right now, boys. I mean, he's outside the kill zone. Dax is preparing for a buy. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of in the middle of no man's land right now. I'd more want this order block to get hit just below it. That order block there at the bottom of the fair value gap rather than entering before. Lewis, sling a magnet on Euro USD highs for me. No worries, mate. Alright, you're in buyers. Okay, people are in buyers on this, so let's help them out. Where is it? Where's the magnet? Where is the magnet? Why don't we just put a finger up it just to make sure? Would you not consider the EG ALG shorts? I mean, yeah, as a setup, bro, I would. They do look kind of nice as a setup, but in terms of the yen basket, I wouldn't want to be buying the yen basket. It does look like it could potentially have a reversal, but just if we look on the daily time frame, man, it's just not something you want to be putting your eggs into going up. Like, you just got way more chance of it going down than it going up. Like, sometimes you got to take it back to basics. Like, again, could be wrong, but trading view tweaking, yeah, bro, it's doing the same to me as well. Digital dollars. When it does it, you just got to remove the so like when it will do it, yeah, it will do it like this, but then it will add like bare numbers onto this tick column like that. So you just got to delete it till it adjusts to like the right one. And it'll actually adjust again. Right, nice, broke that high out on EJ. And be real, with how choppy the markets are going right now, it probably is a good idea to put your stop loss at break even. You might know I don't do it for just random stupid reasons. Just like I don't do it for psychology reasons, because I think that's bad psychology. But in terms of just how choppy the euro's been this morning, it's having like a nice impulse now, but we can see it's having these spurts of really strong, really weak, really strong, really weak. So yeah, it might be an idea if you are in this Euro JPY just to have that bit of sense and just put your stop loss break even. Do you ever trade futures? Yeah, I'm literally starting to trade futures now, boys. I can't even see what this guy, the other guy's saying. Sorry. Sorry. Let me see. KR, you need some good momentum upwards. Trust in that magnet. Love that. That'll do. Lovely. If you look at the volume on EU should not drop. If you look at the volume on EU, should EU not drop to the order block and also retest the breaker structure? Right, let's drill the volume. So I'm assuming all the volume is going to be here. So from the start of the Asia session to the high. Yeah, so the thing is, when we look at the whole Asia session, you can see there's a lot of volume literally banging out with the detail. There's a lot of volume here. You can see, obviously, it's going to be around these consolidation points. So this is where we're seeing accumulation. But that doesn't necessarily mean we want to come all the way back down there because it's kind of far away. We actually really want it to... If we do the leg itself, the volume of the leg itself, so from this low... Oh, I just realised the bear slanted, bruv. From this low to this high, you can see there's a lot of volume in this area here. Obviously, it changes when you go down because it moves the thing, doesn't it? You've got to edit it again. Right. Yeah, if you're wondering why it does that, chat, why it moves, is because obviously on a 15-minute, it's pinned to the high and the low what you want. But when you go on the 5-minute, it obviously adjusts it to the candle close. So you have to just reposition it. If you're wondering why that happens. We can see a lot of volume is coming in there. So if you go on the 1-minute time frame, you can see along this. So if we turn on the, you can see. So basically this sort of region of consolidation here is where we're seeing the most volume. So yeah, we can see prices came back into that area and started to move off. So yeah, nice. Everyone like the stream, boys. Brother, come inbox me. I will give you premium signals. Bear confused, bro. What about, bro? Yeah, boys. If anyone does want to get into my... I have signals and mentorships. I teach this exact strategy. Asia liquidity strategy and DTO continuation strategy. Both strategies you can use in London session. And that is all you will need. All you will need, boys. 2 strategies. 3 hours of the day. 1 for reversals. 1 for continuation. Pound data come out under, so that means weaker pound and stronger dollar. GBP USD up. Let's have a look. Yeah, moving up. What news are you talking about, bro? What news are you talking about? Again, what we're doing, when a pair's this bearish, you just got more chance of it continuing that way. Like there's nothing crazy about this. Please speak the normal accent. This GB are so disgusting. I'm sorry, but I swear. I don't have an accent. This is what it's called when you speak proper English, brother. No offense. No offense. Okay, I'm not even going to say that. Bro had the audacity to say that. Bro had the audacity. Chat, you know, like when non-English people are like, oh, bro, your accent's annoying. I don't have an accent. This is proper English. I live in London, like, or Essex, but fucking 15 minutes away from London, half hour away from London. This is the English accent. Right, it's like me going to Saudi Arabia and going, bruv, that Arabic accent is just terrible. Speak more like my English Arabic accent. Like, bro. There's no need for that as well. Must I go B? No, you don't have to, bro. You don't have to. It's up to you. Just where the Euro's kind of choppy today. It's moving a little bit unpredictable. Haha, Northern is proper English. Do you only trade London? Yeah, we only trade London session, bro. Only trade London session. We have 2 strategies for London. We get in before 7, and then we're done for the day. Not before 7. 7 to 10, and then we're done for the day. JPYs, we trade through to 11, but yeah. An accent doesn't mean you speak proper English. Yeah, but he's talking about my accent. He's not talking about my vocabulary or anything like that. I mean, I'm not going to lie. If my accent pisses you off, Mohammed Akhzi, then leave the live, bro. I'm not going to change the way I speak. Man said, please speak different. Like, what do you want me to do, bro? Can't change the way I speak, can I? Bro, the audacity of that, you know. The absolute, that's actually taken me back, bruv. Never seen someone with that much audacity in my whole life. Man's watching my live. Bro, he's not. I can tell by his profile he's not even rage baiting. Like, bro's coming my live, a language I speak natively. You don't even speak it natively. Telling me, bruv, to speak differently. The absolute audacity on that. If he's rage baiting, it was a good rage bait because he fully made a new account for it. Oh, Mohammed, seen as though we're all pointing holes in people's speech, her, okay, am. It shouldn't be am, actually. It should be I am, actually, mate. So you've spelt it wrong. Shit, I just ask you. I just asked. Again, wrong tense there, Mohammed, seen as though we're playing silly buggers. It's actually asked in past tense, as it happened in the past, not, yeah. So, just a bit of advice there. We're rage baiting the rage baiter, boys. And he actually did get rage baited. Look, he's sent like 3 comments now. Is you waiting for the 1 hour refugee tap? Yeah, you should really rebalance this leg. Looking at DXY, we should really rebalance this leg. I mean, it's just one of them ones. In my opinion, you don't really want to touch anything anything DXY based. We've had that big sell-off now. So really, we just want to continue sells, but we're not at any really decent point for sells. We do want to rebalance this leg. In terms of our internal and external liquidity, we've just taken our external low. So I'll show you, we've just taken our external low. So we now want to fill our internal liquidity. Again, bro, why is the euro getting cooked, for God's sake? Why is the euro getting cooked by every pair? It was doing so well earlier. We've got this imbalance to come into. Pound is also not as bearish as anticipated since rate decision was split decision, fairly hawkish temporarily. Yeah, yeah, we've had a lot of news out of the Bank of England recently. A lot of hints. They keep hinting at stuff. I'm seeing loads of different things. I'm seeing them say they're not going to cut until next year. I'm seeing them say they might have to cut before the new year. And then I'm seeing some of them say it's stable, so they're not going to have to cut. Yeah, it's moving. It's moving mad. I like the pick suite. Like it tells you all of the different things that people say. Let's see Mace's one. What's Mace got on his? Yeah, that's sick. Mace's one's nice. He's got the pound, USD, and euro center there. Let's have a look at Mace's suite. Right, so what's he got? You can see, boys, this is way better. You get news to the literal to the second. So you got pound news at 10.25, dollar news at 10.15, euro news at 10.25. Yeah. So if you want a bit more confidence into your news, then pick suite's the best. Just foots on futures compared to CFD. I mean, I don't really trade futures, but I'm going to start soon. I'm going to start trading futures soon. I've got an account with Alpha Futures. So yeah, boys, if you do want an account with Alpha Capital Group, use code Richesse at checkout. What the fuck? Just wants good and clean accent to understand, bro. I'm not racist. I don't think it. If anyone called you racist, there was joking. Nice loud there, Macy's. Yeah, trust. Yeah, boys. If anyone does want to get in the mentorship or signals, just send me a message. Discord's there, boys. Someone send the link into the chat to the Discord if you can. Cam, can you send the link in? It's called PRQ Suite, bro. PRQ SUITE. Maybe they're getting confused with Johnny Kerry signals. Yeah, trust. Did you end it because of breaker structure? More just because of the outlook of the market, bro. But yeah, we did have that 1 minute. Well, it was more an inversion, really. A 5 minute fair value gap was inverted. You just search it, bro. You just search it. So you type up Euro GBP. And you can see you get whatever one you want. Or if you go on Euro, you can see PRQ Euro, European politics. There's loads. Like, if you just go to the search bar, wait, you man can't see what I'm doing. If you go to the search bar, they have so many different sources you can put on there. Or maybe you want to see gold. Wait. And you got these things you can add for gold. Or maybe you care loads about, I don't know, the Fed. There's probably a Fed suite. Federal Reserve monetary policy. Like loads of different news feeds you can have. So right now I've got Reuters, we've got Bloomberg. Let's see what else Mace has got on these. Yeah, Reuters, same as me. Yeah, so Mace has got investing.com, Reuters, FX Market News, Forex Live, TradingView Heat Map, and then PRQ Pound, PRQ Dollar, and PRQ Euro. Yeah, boys, if you want to get in the Discord, links on my profile, get in the Discord. And if you want to get in the mentorship or signals, boys, just go to full access, mentorship or signals. Signals is up, what was it this week? 7% or something like that. I think it was 6% to be fair. Signals is up 6% this week, boys. To be fair, it might actually be 5. 5 or 6%, I can't actually remember. Actually, no, because we had the trial signal as well. I mean, yeah, max 10 boxes on a free account. Yeah, you just got to delete another one, bro. Just delete another box. I'm also looking at crude oil. It's looking like a bread and butter sell opportunity. What for, Western? Oh, crude oil. Yeah, again, another one. If you care about crude oil, you can go and pick Sweet, type up oil. And then there's a feed just for oil. Oilprice.com, PRQ, crude oil. What I'm going to tell the guy to do, though, who owns this pick suite, I'm going to tell him to have another page similar to this, that's literally just a clone of Forex Factory Calendar, just because this can be a bit overwhelming for some people. So having this because really does attract retail traders. Because essentially, normally it's only institutions and stuff that can get this. So he's basically developed this for retail traders. Yeah, and he's trying to help out retail traders. But obviously, retail traders might get a bit overwhelmed by all this. So if they can just have a Forex Factory clone on the side that they can just look at, it'll be a nice way for people to introduce them to that. And then, yeah, appreciate that, Stu. Yeah, boys, if you do want to get in the mentorship is £40 a month. Best mentorship in the game. I'll teach you this exact strategy that I trade live every single day. Crude oil is juicy sells. Right, everyone's looking at crude oil. Let me have a look. Let me actually pin it on my chart for the time being. For sells, yeah? Wait, bro, you short on Euro USD? Nah, bro, I'm not in on Euro USD. I mean, yeah, I'm not in on Euro USD. Living just to die. I wouldn't really be trying to touch Euro USD for the rest of the session, to be fair. My type. Get the time. I'm gonna close above this. Let's have a look at oil. Let's go on oil on the monthly. Always start on the monthly for me. So in terms of the internal external, we are bearish. So all we have to do for that is we look at the range high, the range low. And did it break the previous ranges high or low? Well, it clearly broke all the lows. So it's a bearish range. So our target is going to be this external low here. Aim into the high. W mentorship, W signals. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, best in the game, man. I'll be honest. We teach you an actual strategy to the T to trade. To the T. We'll give you 2 strategies exactly. That is all you need to trade the London session. And you'll be done. Get in at 7 AM. You're out by 10 AM. Or not you're out, but you're done trading. You're just letting it run. So yeah, this is what we're reacting off of. This is what we're coming to. If we want to break that down now to the weekly, internal, external, we can see we're again in a bearish range. We've got the high and we've got the low. Obviously, it is a bearish range because we broke the previous range low. And again, internal, external. Internal is here. External is here. Be nice if we CRT'd that higher, but we didn't. Looking at the current range here. We're in this range here. I won't be looking for sells right now. Sells overall, but not right now. I want price to come up and fill this. Direction is lovely. Direction is lovely, but the entry point right now I wouldn't really. Yeah, I won't really be looking for that, bro, to be honest. Yeah, not for me, man. I mean, let's have a look on the lower time frame. So we need this low to be broken in order for a change of character. So once this breaks, then yeah, we'll potentially be looking to sell, but we've got any 5 minute, yeah, we've got a 5 minute imbalance to be inverted. So if we close below this, then we can consider looking at shorts. But for now, we are bearish on a higher time frame, but the phase of the market we're in, it looks like we're in a recovery. If you look on the 4 hour, we've just swept these lows and failed to really go any lower. We're now sort of retracing up. So in my opinion, we're going to continue up to a good point like this fair value gap, and then we're going to continue down. Want to have a nice close above this high, boys. Don't want to reject it like that. Yen basket, we can see, is doing exactly what we want, man. Exactly what we want. We have now inverted this next 5 minute. Next 5 minutes, so we could have a little reversal up to that to then have that next move down. eat. We've never actually reached 180 on Euro JPY. And we are pretty close to it. I'm an EU long, fair play. Just we had Friday high swept and inside the daily IFEG. We aim to trade inside the 4-hour breaker, just stalking it. Fair play, bro. Hola Q activo es. Does that mean hello? What does Q mean? What does Q mean? Activo es. I don't actually know what that means, bro. Yeah, could be retesting that. To be fair, this is actually looking nice, and now we've got that kind of CRT off the low. See how the close plays out. Close isn't for ages anyway, but see if we do manage to continue in that way. Any other pairs you man are looking at, let me know, man. What's the difference between an order block and a breaker block, bro? So an order block is the last candle, the last down candle before it's shot up. So an order block will be like here. This is an order block. A breaker block will be like this. Let me find you an example. Yeah, so a breaker block, for example, will be this. Versus an order block will be that. I don't use breaker blocks that much, to be fair, bro. I've never seen a need to incorporate them massively. But yeah, a lot of people still in EU, man. It's not a great point, in my opinion. Yeah, we can see we've had the close above. So what we've had now, we've had the close above this inversion. Sorry, this fair value gap. The close above this fair value gap. And then price has then came down to mitigate this. I feel like the finger wasn't enough. Check Euro CHF to Asia high. Yeah, by the way, if you're wondering, we are live on YouTube and TikTok right now. If you're wondering who else we're talking to, live on YouTube. How anyone can learn Forex trading. What do you mean, bro? To Asian high. Taps into this order block down here. Yeah, I wouldn't be looking to trade this the Asia high, bro. We don't have any confirmation right now. We either want a 1 minute market structure shift or change your character, or like a 5 minute inversion. We don't really have either right now. We did have it here. Like if we was gonna move, we had it here, and then you can see price has just completely rejected that. We had a clear fair value gap there. If we wanted to react, we should have done it then, in my opinion. We're feeling surprised we got a cheeky rocket, wouldn't go amiss. Yeah, where have you guys got your stops? Would you consider there to be a liquidity sweep on the 4 hour on WT? What was that, crude oil? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. When we look at the 4 hour, look at the 4 hour, we've got the sweep of this low. So we should move into this high. This is also known as CRT, candle range theory. We've got the close confirmed there. Yeah, definitely could continue higher. Yes, lad. Look wired, you, mate. Have you still not had a post-it clue? What the fuck are you talking about, Jed? What on earth are you talking about, bruv? Seriously. What on earth is a post-stick? And what do you mean have I still not had one? What on earth are you talking about? My message is not getting shown up. Yeah, that one did. Oh, UJ. Someone's looking for UJ. Alright, UJ. Let's have a look at UJ. Yeah, UJ, obviously, we're still looking for longs on UJ. I mean, it's just not really optimal because the dollar's kind of weak right now just as much as the yen basket is, so we sort of lose that advantage there. Oh, no, yeah, I ain't had a joint. No, I ain't. Poo stick, you know. Who on earth calls a joint a poo stick? What the hell? Nah, yeah, I ain't spun one in like a week. I ain't gonna ever go back to bunning, bro. I'm not gonna go back to it. Bunning is just good if you want to live an average life, innit? Like, it's just it. Well, I've got that CRT confirmed here, so definitely could be continuing higher. I mean, right now we're just going to be rejecting off of this 30-minute though. Let me or even this, yeah. We're looking to go off this inversion here. Even that inversion, that's not. Do that breaker block there, to be fair. The most likely on UJ. A cheeky 3-5. Nah. Big up, no puff been a week for me too. Actually feel awake. Yeah, trust me, bro. I can't lie, I still get so tired though. Like, if you quit puff, bro, you feel so tired, bro. I could literally sleep 10 hours during the day and 10 hours at night and still wake up tired. They reckon, like, if when you quit puff, your body has to make up for all the missed sleep that it's got, like all the broken sleep it's got. And I've been getting broken sleep for like 6 years, so they reckon for at least like the first 2 weeks to a month, you are just gonna feel absolutely shattered 24/7. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel absolutely shattered 24/7. Any point during the day, I could fall asleep. Like, it's weird, bro. Like, I didn't actually know that's how it worked, but yeah. Hey, I sent you a friend request on Discord, just wanted to make sure you saw it. Yeah. What if you just join my Discord? I'm gonna drop a chat in it. I'm gonna say message. Message me for. Yeah, so this is me in the chat. When you join my Discord, you're going to get a load of scammers try and message you that are pretending to be me. So if you want to message me, just click on my name there and message me. Or just reply to my message and say... Reply to my message and say, yo. Just reply to my message and say, messaged you. Because my friends list of... I can't add any more friends. I've got too many. Yeah, I've got too many, so... Just drop me a text and just say message you, bro, or something like that. Just reply to this message here. I filled that 15-minute. So yeah, if you did send me a friend request, it's gonna be hard for me to see it. So yeah, just drop a reply to my message there. Boys, I might do a discount on Signals today, so be active in the chat because I might drop a discount code for Signals today. I haven't done one in a while. I haven't done a discount code in I think about a month or something. So I might drop one just to celebrate how good of a week we've had, man. 5% for the week. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Poo stick is the funniest thing I've heard today. Yeah, trust. Who calls it that, like? Why is the guy from your YouTube videos different from you? Yeah, it's two of us, bro. And also, when you say YouTube videos, not too sure what you mean, because I'm in like 90% of them. This one's Mace, that's me, that's me, that's Mace, that's me, Mace, Mace, me. Well, both of us. Yeah, that's both of us. Yeah, that's Mace there. Buy or sell, bro. What pair, bro? But yeah, there is two of us, boys. So yeah, I go live for the London session every day, and Mace goes live for the New York session every day. So if you want to watch both sessions, boys, go to our YouTube. Our YouTube's cooking right now as well. So yeah, man, we're coming up big time. You'll see us. You'll see us very soon, boys. Invest in your stocks in us early. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We've got 100 man on the YouTube. Verified capture. I cannot enter the free group. Yeah, you should be out here, bro. If you can't, then just send me a DM, innit? Just send me a message. You should be able to get in, bro. Once you verify, you will be able to get in. Just give it a second to update, or if not, just drop me a message. USD set, Jeff not looking bad for sales. Let's have a look at USD set, Jeff. Yeah, sales will look decent once we continue up though, man. Want that move there. So I'd hold fire on them shorts in my opinion. Euro USD. We're at a point of higher volume right now, so we'll see. We should expand soon, whether it be to the upside or downside. We will see. Yeah, looking at it, it looks like DXY could continue higher. We've inverted this fair value gap here. And then we've just filled this imbalance here, so should want to continue higher. Just basically looking at what fair value gaps are getting filled and what aren't. This one you can see got rejected. Rather than tapping in and moving down, we closed above. So then the bearish one is now there. You can see this bearish one we actually do accept. And we do react off, so. DXY filled the weekly imbalance. Yeah, nice. Need you and Mace to link up for a stream. Yeah, boys. Yo, me and Mace are going on a tour very soon. We're going on a tour where we're going to bare different countries. Because we haven't linked up in time. We're going on a tour. We're going to go to bare different countries and just live it up, yeah? Obviously bringing you, man, 30 content, 30 vlogs and shit for the YouTube. 30 streams together. Nah, don't say that. Check again. Wait. So yeah, comment what countries you want us, man, to go to, innit? What countries or cities or whatever you want us to go to. Maybe you, man, live there. Bear in mind, if you live there, we will link up with you if it's a different country. It's a party. Moving nice, so this GJ. Oh, sorry, EJ. I missed scaling on the 5 minute. Unlucky, bro. Is that for EJ? I want price tag Asia's line USD CHF and I went a fair play Western. Nice to see you trading Asia liquidity. Wales, Somalia. Wales I'd go to. What even is there in Wales though? I would go to Wales, fuck it, why not? But it's just like Dagestan, why have 2 people said Somalia? I want to go to war to Somalia. Cool, so it looks like me and Mace's brilliant world tour. Nice to see him profit all the time when I scroll. Come on, bro. Come on, brother. We always do it live and we always trade in the same strategy as well. That's how you know we're legit, bro. Everything we do is live. Again, just being patient. Fair play, Kevin. You're doing the right thing, mate. Definitely doing the right thing now. Poland, yeah, we're defo going Poland, right. So far in the world tour, in the comments we're going Wales, then Somalia, then Dagestan, then Somalia again, then Poland. Jesus. Thanks, Aki. North Korea. You'll enjoy Sri Lanka, although I'm not from there. Yeah, Sri Lanka's quite off. I would go there though. Best city in the world, Norway. Are you in Norway? You live in Norway, KR? Man said come Norway, best city in the world. Isn't it a country? India, Kevin, you're not from India, are you? Are you from India? Nah, surely not. This guy's way too English to be Indian. This guy knows all the lingo. By the way, chat, I'm talking to people on the YouTube chat as well, so if you want to watch full screen, go on Richesse Effects on YouTube, boys. North Korea, Iran. Jesus, people. Fucking hell, you trying to get us killed or something? Somalia. Somalia, then to Dagestan, then to North Korea, then to Iran. Jesus. Frequent visitor, I meant Oslo. Yeah, Oslo's banging. Is Oslo expensive? What the boys saying about that deleted signal? Yeah, trust me, bro. He was like, you deleted a signal. You sent us a loser. Like, what is he talking about? Antarctica? Probably the most unserious comment section I've ever seen. The only one I'm actually taking from this is Poland and Wales. I'm not going to Iran. I'm not going to North Korea. I'm not going to Somalia. I'm not going to Antarctica. I'm not going to India. I would go India, but not like, I'd have to do it as a full ass thing. I'm not going to Sudan. Again, not going to Somalia. Adnan Moha. How about Monaco? Yeah, I'd go Monaco, defo. Damn, bro, I'm going to be going damn. Please tell me you're not going damn in a few weeks' time, because I'm also going damn. And if I bump into you, Kevin, I might have to throw you in the canal for all them full portings you've been doing. Come to Tottenham. I could probably go to Tottenham in about half hour. Not really too bad. The designer strip can take your cash, but food is super good. I had 3 times Michelin star with my partner for £200. Lovely, man. Yeah, I'm going to write some of these gaffs down. I'm not going to lie. Poland defo, Norway defo. Going down on the 20th. Oh yeah, luckily I won't be there. Rome. Yeah, Mason's just come back from Rome. I've been Rome before. I've been most of them places to be fair before, but I would go Rome. Lou, there's a lovely calf I can take you in Dam. What one, bro? What's it called? I have been Dam about 3 times. I do know bears about it. I'm not going to be smoking though when I go to Dam next time. So I'm off the path, so I'm just going to enjoy myself, man. Be nice to enjoy it. Fair play, Kev. You in, bro? Went gym. Nah, I'm not in this one, bro. We've had it from the start, though. I think a lot of people in the chat are. Go Philippines, bro, 1000%. Go to Miami. Philippines is dirt cheap, innit? But it's just a bit mad, like. Mauritius as well. Yeah, see, these places, like Miami, Philippines, Mauritius, they're like one-off places for me. Like, I'd want to go there one-off. I wouldn't want to, do you know what I mean? Prob's going to go red light districts and chill with the beanies. Not really how the red light works. Shout out to Wallen. Kevin, do you know what you would love? Go to right at the end of the red light, right at the end of the road's called Dawallan. Go right to the end of Dawallan. There's a big church, yeah. There's a big church, a big black church, and that's kind of foreshadowing for what you should expect underneath the church. The big black church, and then yeah, there'll be your type of things there. I'm also try to go Miami for the World Cup in the summer. Good luck, mate. You probably have to remortgage not only your house, you probably have to sell your family into slavery to afford to go to Miami for the World Cup. I'm sure a game is like 5 bags a ticket. It'll be like 3-bag flight, probably 4 bill a night hotel, probably 2 bill a day food, and that's like eating normal shit as well. Japan is lit. Osaka, Kyoto, dope places. Yeah, I'll definitely go Japan as well at one point. Definitely come to Tottenham. Wow. Come on, chat. As I said, we do this shit live, man. Who else do you see come live, trade their strategy, and win every time? If you man ain't locked in, get locked in, chat. If you're not locked in, get locked in with a team. Mentorship is £40. You can learn both of my strategies that I use to tackle the London session, and you can learn every concept behind it. I'm also live with you, man, every single day at 6 AM to 8 AM in the mentorship, exclusively answering your questions. So if you do want to join, boys, Discord's linked on my profile. Go to Soul for Life. Go to full access, mentorship, boom. Go to that and you can upgrade there, boys. Very, very cheap. As I said, £40 a month. And bear in mind, I'm live every single day with that, with just you, man. So if you're struggling with anything in the mentorship, you're struggling with a strategy, you have 2 hours every morning before trading starts to ask me anything. I'm going to be trading my way out of poverty. Fair play, bro. How does it work then, mate? Well, you can't really just chill with them. You can't just chill with the brasses. Like, you either got You either cheat them or you don't. And they ain't letting you chill with them, I'll tell you that much. EG coming up. Wait. Yeah, what calf, bro? Pair EJ, yeah, that was EJ. It says in the bottom right, by the way, chat. Yeah, nice. The 4 hour, we're having that nice manipulation. You can see first of all, we manipulated this candle's high. Well, actually, if we actually go back on what's happening. So first of all, swept this candle's low. We then completed that. So that was that move complete. From that candle's low, CRT up to the high. After that, price has now swept the low of that candle. So we should really be trading into that high, so long as we close at a nice point. For life. You can see, nice. After we swept that, you can see the order flow already started for the balls there. In terms of an entry point, I go off this 5-minute imbalance here. It's now then been inverted. If we actually draw the line on these 4 hour candles so you can see what's going on. I just want to jeet for free, bro. Can I try to do that? Jeet them and run away. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you jeet them and run away, just be ready for 50 Moroccans to bite your face off, innit? Just be ready for that. In all seriousness, Kevin, do not try and do that. You will get absolutely battered by the Moroccans. Space cakes as well. If you don't bun zoot, do not eat a space cake. Like, people always think, oh, you know what? I don't puff, so I'm gonna have a space cake. It's like saying, oh, I don't drink normally, so I'm not gonna have a beer. I'm gonna have absinthe. You know what I mean? Bun your spliff. I think you bun anyway, didn't you, though, Kevin? So you'll probably love it. Wouldn't say no to cheeky 20 pipper. What's that for, KI? Is that on EU? I'm Raps MVP and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know. Lovely, boys. Running beautifully, man. Running beautifully. Let's go. W's in the chat, boys. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Drop a follow, boys. Drop a follow if you've seen me catch this from start to finish, all on live. By the way, boys, I'm live on YouTube as well, so all these lives get recorded and uploaded. So you can watch it from the start if you want to see how I analysed it. I won't actually bother going on it now, but yeah. Can give you an entry if you want. Yeah, what pair is it, KR? Weekly CRT. Wait, yeah, what pair are you man talking about, Nick and KR? I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. Again, boys, we do this shit live. Why do you think no one else trades their strategy live? All we've ever done is trade our strat live. Because we know exactly how to attack the London session. We've got the perfect continuation strategy, perfect reversal strategy. If you want to know how to trade London session, Richesse is the only fucking place to be. Only place to be. What Moroccans, bro? Moroccan men or girls? Well, yeah, the brasses ain't Moroccan, but the brasses are all foreign anyway. None of them are Dutch. They're all like South American or Eastern European. But yeah, if you try and run away from a brass without paying, the Moroccans will just smash you in, bro. You just don't want to do it, innit? No else this week. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What you saying, Mood? Come on, bro. Yeah, the Moroccans run shit over there, so. Viva Street better than the Red Light District. I mean, the quality on Red Light is definitely better. The quality is definitely better. What Moroccan men? What do you mean? I don't know their names, do I? It's just like they protect the bright. No, it's just like they just control shit, innit? They just control like the dwags and the boisses. Hopefully TikTok didn't realise what I said. Damn, Lou. I've never seen you live for this long, brother. Everything okay? But I'm only live for 2 hours. I'm sure I was live for longer than this yesterday. Gee, I can actually check. Yeah, bro, look, let's go on Monday. This is me. Yesterday I was live for 2 hours and 20. Monday I was live for 2 hours and 7. Day before that, 2 hours and 40 mins. Come on, bro. It's 15-minute, bro. It does say on the bottom right. I've used the bro. You, not done a bro. Used the bro. I haven't, no. Not in damn. I was there with one of my boys though. Not the other day, like I don't know, a few months ago, probably about 6 months ago, something like that. And he'd done 3 in one night because he was so charged. He'd done 3 in one night. And he recorded a video on his Snapchat. Oh my days, it's the worst thing I've seen. I can't even say it on TikTok. He goes, yeah, he's recorded a video himself. He meant to send it to the group chat. He's accidentally put it on his public story. What his sister's on, his mum's probably on there. Like, he goes, I've just cheated. I'm gonna bleep out everything. He goes, I've just cheated 3 brasses. Couldn't even bus because I've done so much gear. In words like that, innit? I'm not gonna finish it, but he essentially put that on his story, and that was just for me. I thought, bro, I best be careful in this town. It sounds so bad. I can't say it on TikTok. I tell you, man, on YouTube, innit? But I just can't say it on TikTok. How to use the volume tool. I've got a whole YouTube video on it, bro. Just finished the last 2 chapters of the mentorship course, and you're still live. Let's go, bro. Lovely, cat man. Working through it, bro. Working through it. Let's go. Yeah, no, Kevin, I've never done one. In damn though, the experience, you just got to be bare respectful. You can't touch them basically. And if you got pubes as well, they put some thing around your corey, like some bit of paper around your corey. So make sure you shave up, mate. And if you're butters as well, you're getting bumped on prices. What's your average monthly income? It's a mad question to ask, bro. I told you sell XAG USD earlier. Look at it. I didn't even see you say that, bro. I'll be real. Yeah, nice. Again, Asia liquidity grab, boys. High being swept. What's good, Lou? Bit late today. Yeah, man. Just staying on longer. Why do they put paper on there? How many you been with? I've never done a brass and dam. How many you been with? Why do they put the paper over your curry? Because if you got pubes, I don't want them touching them. It's essentially like cheating a bird that hates you. Lovely. JPY boys moving lovely. Took that high, tapped into the order block, just flying off now. The only reason it's moving kind of dead right now is because the euro is not that strong at all, but Kevin's mad serious about this. Yeah, trust me. Did you make me earn? Alright, 6-7 man. Let's go. Yeah, boys, when I jump off this live, I'm going to do a sale. I'm going to do a fire sale on the mentorship and on the signals, boys. So if you do want to get in, I'm going to drop a fat discount code, 50% off, so you man can get in for the cheapest price. So everyone be posted on the free chat. I'm going to drop it on the free chat at 12 o'clock. We're doing a sale. I'm going to do a sale on the free chat at 12 o'clock. I'm going to drop the link and the code for you man to get in. It's going to be 3 people can get the discount on mentorship. 3 people can get in on the signal discount. 3 for each, innit? So I'm going to drop that on at 12. Jesus. I want to get my tiny Corey kinda sucked, TBH. Jesus, Kevin, mate. PO3, bro, you literally just come to my live to hate on me all the time. No, I'm gonna block this bro. He comes back to my live every single time. All he does is just come on my live and hate. Like, it doesn't make no sense. If you don't like me, why are you even here? So basically, you are the Luke Skywalker trading. Yeah, essentially, that's why I've got the Luke Skywalker in the pick. I'm gonna show my trading skills as well. Now I'm ready for some beautiful girls. Right, me and Mace went down once. Imagine this. Me and Mace went down one time. Bro, we got through, obviously, chilling in the airport, pint there, full English there, waiting for our flight in like half hour's time. Text comes through, your flight's been cancelled because of bad weather. Bro, obviously I had no car because we're at the airport. I tried to book the Eurostar, fully booked. There was no other flights because of the weather, so they said there's no point booking it because there's a big storm. So we had to drive there, bro. I was calling through everyone on my phone. People I hadn't spoken to in years. Yo, can I borrow your motor? Can I borrow your motor? You trying to come down? I'll pay for you to come. I just need your car. And eventually we got my boy's nan's car and drove there. Got there at like 3 a.m. in the morning. Stayed up till 7 so we could go in the earliest opening calf. Yeah, it was active. When are you going, BE? You can go break even now, bro, to be fair. Should I hop on fundeds? I got 60% profit on paper for 2 months. Yeah, defo hop on fundeds, bro. If you do want to get a funded account, go with the best one in the UK, which is Alpha Capital Group. Richesse. Code if you also want a discount. Richesse FX. If you use that discount code, boys, send me a screenshot that you've used it and I'll get you in the mentorship or signals for free for a week. But it's going to get you like 15% off with Alpha Capital Group. Show how I can make their wage in 20 minutes. To be fair, I always think this. Like, how many do you reckon they get through? How many people do you reckon the brasses see a night? Can't be no more than like 3. Oh, mate, Kevin, I need to show you this one. When you're walking along, I'm not going to be able to explain it, but there's one that is so butters. It's so, if you look at her, you'll crease, innit? But she's right in the main street. She must be so cheap because she's always there. One day, Lou, we need to link up. We will break the net. We will break the net. No, we should link up, Kevin, because you are quite a funny character, innit? When you control it. FTMO the best. FTMO are probably definitely the most reliable because they've been going for the longest. But in terms of the UK, ACG is definitely the best in the UK. It's also easier to pass them because it's only 8% rather than 10. So yeah, I'd recommend ACG or FTMO. Personally, I'd say ACG because if you're a beginner especially, it's easier to pass them. And they're very reliable with payouts as well. You'll have no problem at all. But yeah, FTMO are also a great firm. but obviously they're not in the UK. I think they're based in like Czech Republic, aren't they, or something? Kevin's starting streaming. Yeah, Kevin, you should start streaming. Yeah, you should start, bro. Kevin, I feel like Kevin would sound like. Has anyone seen Jinxie's Clash Royale videos? You know that guy who goes like, meh. He's got like the proper weird voice. No. Oh my god, that guy. I can imagine that's what Kevin sounds like. Although I've been on the phone with you. I think I've been on the phone with you. I'm going to do live trading streams. Bro, you can just about keep your cool in the comments, let alone... Yeah, the HQ's in Prague, yeah. Nice. Tell Kevin about the purple light. Yeah, you love the blue lights, Kevin. Go to the blue lights. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. Can't remember his name. Bobby, that's it. Yeah, Bobby, yeah. Yeah, 12 o'clock, boys. I'm going to do a fire sale on my Discord. 50% off. I'm going to let 3 people in the mentorship, 3 people in the signals for 50% off. Signals, I'll show you the results of the signals this week. So we had... Let me show you. So we've got gold. We've had this L yesterday on gold. This L as well on gold. But then obviously all made up for with... I don't know if you can see it. Okay, for some reason he actually didn't update it, but where is it? This one here, which hit TP, which made up for it on the 10th, which was Monday. Well, I'll try and show you it. Forex signals as well. We've had this Euro USD. Sorry, wait, no, that gold was last week. So I think we've only had 2 golds this week, which has both been losers. However, we've had this EU, which got us about 3R. On EU, so that was a nice TP on Monday. We've had this TP as well, this trade as well, this GU trade, which obviously hit TP. I made a TikTok about that, and then this trial signal as well this morning, which hit 5-1. So we've had what, 5R, 4.5R. That's what, 9.5, 10. Wait, yeah, basically 10, 10R. Gold signals minus 2R, so that's 8R. And this one here, 3R. So 13R for the week, which is fucking insane. Obviously, if you're looking for the really, really just low risk signals, then just take the Forex signals one. So rather than being like 13R up or whatever it was, I can't even remember what I said, you would only be 3R up. But yeah, still, you've taken lower risk and you're still up. So Signal group absolutely cooks, boys. Absolutely cooks. Mentorship's there as well. If you do want to get in, as I said, I teach all of my strategies. This strategy, the Asia liquidity grab strategy, the continuation strategy, everything you need to attack the London session. Every single concept I have, there's a video on. And I'm live. Before I'm live on TikTok and YouTube, I'm live for 2 hours every single day in the Discord before everything opens up. Yeah, been on the phone with me, yeah. Is the blue? Yes, that is what it is, Kevin. Respect the shoes. Yeah, I'm going to jump off now, boys. I'm going to jump off now, but at 12 o'clock, everyone get in the Discord. Discord's linked on my profile. If you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description. If you're watching on TikTok, it's on my page description or my page bio, whatever you call it. It's in my bio. And yeah, everyone be posted ready in the free chat here. And I'm going to drop the discount codes with the links for free man to get in for a heavily discounted price, 50% off for both services. Yeah, obviously, if you've sent me a DM and I haven't seen it, just reply to this message here, what I've just put in, and just say, DM'd you, bro, DM'd you, DM'd you. If you've added me as a friend, my friends list is full, so I might not be able to see it, so, yeah. Yeah, boys, I appreciate you, man, tuning in on TikTok. I'm going to jump off now. Yeah, appreciate you, man, on YouTube as well. Big up you, man, on YouTube. I'll be real, boys. YouTube's where the real com is at, where the real community is at. So if you, man, are watching on TikTok and you rated the stream, watch on YouTube tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, get on the YouTube. We're live every single day on YouTube. Every single London session, every single New York session on YouTube. I've got hella videos as well on how to find daily bias, for example. My strategy, why you should trade the London session. I've also got a free boot camp as well, which I've started. I've also got a free boot camp I've started as well. So if you want to watch that, I've got episode 1 and episode 2 is out. If you want to, this is a few clips of. Oh yeah, if you did, oh, probably shouldn't have showed that. For those of you who don't know, this is our office in Canary Wharf. This is our office. Me, that's Mace. Barclays, the O2, State Street, HSBC. It's us catching flights. Speaking of damn, that's damn. This is Gaffwer's. I look so chopped in that video, but you man have to allow it. But yeah, boys, go watch that bootcamp if you're a beginner and you want to learn. Get in the Discord as well, man. And yeah, YouTube com is where it's at, boys. Trust me. Everyone get in the YouTube com. Best com in the game. Yeah, again, this is my code at Alpha Capital Group if you want to use it. Discord's there. Everyone be posted ready in the free chat. I'm going to just drop a message in there so you know where it is. Be ready in the free chat at 12. That's when I'm dropping a 50% off for the signals and for the mentorship. Appreciate all you man tuning in today. I think this is the perfect time to jump off as there is 69 man. Okay, 70 man. But yeah, big up to all you man. Appreciate you tuning in. And I'll catch you in the live later, boys. We'll be live at 1 PM. Mace will be live at 1 PM on the YouTube. He'll be on a different TikTok, but the same YouTube. So yeah. But yeah, I'm live every single day for the London session. Get on there. And I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Sweet. If you've DM'd me, chat, just reply to my message and say message, just like this guy has. Just like that guy has. Just say messaged. But yeah, appreciate you, man, tuning in. And I'll catch you in the next live, people. Sweet. These lives are getting better, boys. These lives are getting better. Yeah, appreciate you, man, on YouTube as well, boys. W's to all you, man, in the chat. Appreciate the support as always. Pretty good session again today. Pick the right pair to go with. JPY pairs were the move. JPY pairs moved down nicely. GJ moved up nicely. UJ even pretty much moving up nicely now. And yeah, hopefully this Euro JPY can just continue up to this high. But yeah, appreciate you, man, tuning in as well, boys. Remember, I will be doing the discount in this chat. So everyone be ready on the chat at 12 o'clock. I'm doing a massive fucking discount. 3 people in the mentorship, 3 people in the signal. So be quick. I'm going to do you a fat discount so you can get in for a better price than everyone else. Big up to you, man. And I'll catch you in the next live, people. Sweet.